We're talking like right now. We're not talking about in the future. We're not talking about later. We're talking about right now. How different are the two 49ers teams if Jimmy Garoppolo is the starting quarterback and if Trey Lance is the starting quarterback?
I think their ceiling is higher with Trey Lance. So if you're telling me everybody's healthy, I'll take the Lance version, because there's going to be stuff that we're not going to see in the preseason. There's going to be stuff that they do in the run game that just, even if Lance isn't the one doing the running, the threat of it is going to be something that, I mean, look at what Kyle Shanahan did with Robert Griffin III. And I think Trey Lance is going to be a more effective passer than Robert Griffin III was, or an even more effective passer than Robert Griffin III was. So Washington that year had an awesome running game. I like the Niners ceiling more with Trey Lance. So I'd probably put Lance ahead of Garoppolo. All things remaining the same.
Would you put, like, if you answered the question that you asked me and you were ranking the NFC West teams, but the two 49ers teams were different, you'd have the Rams, the 49ers with Trey Lance. Would the Seahawks go above the 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo?
Oh man. Yeah, because there's an argument to be made that the Seahawks could go ahead of any version of the 49ers.
Okay.
So yeah, I would probably do that, just because I do think that the ceiling on their offense with Jimmy Garoppolo, we've kind of seen it. And I have some concerns about the Niners defense this year if they are a little banged up, where they're not. There's a real chance that their defense isn't as good as it was in 2019. In fact, I would be surprised if it was that good. And so what does Jimmy Garoppolo do in a situation where, all right, you're not getting 3 additional possessions off turnovers and 2 of them are in your own territory? Oh, and the Rams put up 30 points. Can you put up 34 on the Rams? Like that's where I think the issue with Jimmy Garoppolo comes in, and maybe